The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ollah 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello guys, my name is DJ Ollah 7 Owen. Welcome to the Chief Emma Show on your number one podcast in the land, the Ollah 7 podcast. And of course, it is your special edition because we've got special guests in studio. Trust me, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy this one. Cause today, joining me in studio is the Zimbabwe's own, Joyfull Praise Choir, a powerhouse gospel group known for their uplifting music and also high energy performances. You guys, so after a nearly sold out UK tour last year, they are back for another big show in Birmingham on the 13th of July. This year, 2025. Hope you're gonna be there. Hosted by MJ Events Management. With all visa issues sorted, trust me, that all visa issues sorted. So you know, they will be there in Birmingham, including for fun favorite Emilia. She'll be there as well, and 70% of the tickets already sold. This promises to be a worship experience to remember. Plus, they are joined by Brian Nira all the way from United States of America and of course from South Africa once more, Six, with support from sponsors like World Remit and Diaspora Funeral Insurance. Let's talk about the journey, the music, and what fans can expect at this time around. Welcome, Joyfull Praise Choir. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
A round of applause. Okay. Sure. I'm also happy to be hosting you guys.
Yes.
I just used to see you. I'm used to see you per screen performing, doing your thing there.
Yes.
So maybe firstly, just introduce yourselves, guys.
Yes. My name is Katie Madindi. I'm one of the lead vocalists in Joyfull Praise Choir and also a backing vocalist.
A BV again.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
And I am Lady Bishop Rudo Tania Madindi.
I think you don't need introduction, do you?
Wow, thank you.
And
Yes, my name is Ratizo Audrey Mpeswe. I am part of Joyfull Praise Choir as a BV and as a lead vocalist as well.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that hoarse voice. Do you use that voice when singing or you're not doing
You should hear her singing.
Oh.
Wow.
I can't wait. I see Muri Riding, right?
Yes, I know fun.
I love the energy. I love the energy, guys. So can you share the story behind the formation of the Joyfull Praise Choir in 2013? What inspired its inception?
Well, Joyfull Praise Choir was it originated from Gweru.
Yeah.
It was started by Bishop Gamaliel Blessing Madindi. His desire was to prove and to celebrate the transformational power of gospel music as an agent of social change and a passionate medium of artistic expression.
Yeah.
And the whole vision behind that and mission was to build legacies and unlock destinies while bringing souls back to Christ.
Yes.
Through music, through vocals, of course, music playing, dancing, or anything else that an individual can do in the house of the Lord.
Yeah.
So he started it in 2013, but it began functioning in 2014.
Oh.
Which is when I also joined.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What was the first hit song? You remember?
Do you know what, Ollah?
Yeah.
When we started in 2014, we recorded at
did.
LFCC.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It didn't come out.
Yeah. The album.
It didn't come out.
Why?
There were no pictures. There were no videos.
Audio
We
files.
then in 2015 we had to do an audio recording of about 7 songs.
Yeah.
And then that's when we did Vana. Uno Gochemi was there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes, it was.
Uno Gochemi was there.
was.
Then we did what we thought was the hit song. There was Vana Kana Zuva Rado.
Yes.
You don't even know the song. It's fine. So we can safely say by God's grace we started to have a hit song in 20
2018.
which was Ngoremi Nana.
Ngoremi Nana, yeah.
But we have been having a lot of albums and they were not coming
Yeah,
out.
I remember when I was still on radio, and when Ngoremi Nana, was released.
Yes.
Ooh, that was my favorite song. I'm sure, if I remember well, it was on number 1 on the Star hit list.
Yes.
It was on number 1 for quite some time.
More than once or twice.
Yeah, you did very well.
Thank
So
you.
tell us about how the church choir. I mean the choir structure. How is your structure like membership, leadership? How is it structured?
Yeah, I want to believe that there's an in-house structure, but of course there are executives, seniors, juniors, and newbies. This all just is structured in a way who came first, experience and excellence as well, and consistency and commitment.
Wow,
Right.
that's amazing. Who came first? So who came first?
The bishop.
The bishop.
Straight up.
Straight up. I see. So, as a group, what challenges have you faced in maintaining the choir, and how have you overcome, these challenges?
Yeah, I think you can take that.
Because, of course, as a
I think you
group,
can take
how many
that
are you,
one.
by the way? How many are you?
Ollah, we are, I think 70 plus.
Oh.
Yes.
70 plus.
Yes.
So, definitely there's some challenges there. So, tell me about that. Let's see the
But
challenges.
they're nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Oh, yeah.
One of the catastrophes I've already mentioned, where you do a project, it doesn't come out, blah, blah, blah. Those are normal things that we believe it's God's process.
Yeah.
And then some of the challenges, dealing with a person who thinks and the 5 senses.
Yeah.
It needs one, wisdom from the Lord,
Exactly.
and good communication skills, which is something that the bishop has.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since we started in 2013 up to now, we've never really had squabbles where you find that in the choir there are cliques.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because the bishop has taught us to have one spirit and one family spirit.
Yeah.
So mostly the challenges we have are never social.
Yeah.
It could be financial. It could be just we need to do an event. We don't have enough money, but God comes up for us.
Yeah.
And so there is nothing that we can't say we've gone through and God has not helped us out.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. You've mentioned that you released Ngoremi Nana in 2018.
2018, yes.
So your song Ngoremi Nana, gained significant popularity then. Even now, if you play it here, everyone will dance. We love this song. I personally love this song. So can you tell us, about its creation and the impact?
The bishop wanted to find something that would merge the old folks and the new ones.
Yeah.
So if you notice, the song has a genre of a certain old song that was done before, and then it has a raga or reggae
Okay.
feel. So because of that, it came up because he wanted to speak into the hearts of the old people and the new. And I think it worked out well because, well, it's your favorite song.
Yeah, it is my favorite. You can't take that away from me. It's my favorite. Trust me. So, what are some of the key milestones, Joyfull Praise has achieved since its inception? The milestone.
We thank God for the albums we've recorded.
Yes.
We did Jesus Saves in 2016. We did Jesus Love, and we did Yakazweta Vana Anuvura Nzira, the one that we did here in Harare.
Yeah.
Jesu.
Yes, yes.
Then recently we've done the Ark project.
Oh,
Oh, it's amazing.
really?
It's amazing, and we love how God inspired the bishop to do this album without an audience.
Okay.
So everything that happened there was pure ministry.
Wow.
And I'm sure before we recorded this Ark project, God had opened a door for us to go to the UK.
Oh.
Yes. And this was a fulfillment of a prophecy that was done in 2016 of a Jesus Global Impact, event.
So you're not touring the world.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's a world tour.
So we went to the UK, we've been traveling to South Africa. So those are milestones for us.
Yeah, indeed. So it's a group of 70 people. So you'll be traveling together.
Oh no.
Not really.
No, like what Audrey said,
Yeah.
the structure says who came first, but also experience.
Yeah.
So the bishop is a character, Ikuti, you may have come earlier,
Yeah.
but if you're not working hard enough,
Yeah.
you will not manage to travel. So there's a traveling team.
Yeah.
And there's an international traveling team,
Yeah.
local traveling team.
Exactly.
And then there are some events where we go as the whole choir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it makes sense now. It makes sense. Hey, but I hope what's
Oh no, we are taught very well.
Oh, nice.
So what happens is because of that, people then push hard
Oh, yeah.
to be in that part.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, you then push some of the So he had nearly a sold out event in the UK and last year. What was the experience like, for the choir?
It was amazing, Ollah. The first thing was the fact that we found it was a family. A husband and a wife who just decided we love Joyfull Praise Choir so much. We want people in the UK to experience what you guys experience in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And then God helped them to bring us to the UK.
Yes.
The first effect here, we got visas. We
Then
were
what?
thinking, in my family, I'm like the first person to hold this visa. Do you know, you praise God with your heart.
Yes.
And I believe that's what made the UK event a bang. Because we went not with the pomposity of us being in the UK, but we went with, with grateful hearts. Kuti Mwari ndinani, we're about 40 now. There's a Peter Ndege.
For the
You
first
should have seen us in the Ndege. And if you go on our socials, we were walking in the streets of England, making noise. Yes, it was amazing.
No,
It was.
I like that. Now that you're also going this year, the upcoming event on the 5th of July, is highly anticipated. But how are the preparations going for this performance?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, God
You're
has-
practicing every day.
Every day we are rehearsing and God is just doing wonders. I don't want to lie.
New songs,
Everything
but my
is
new
just
songs have
in
no
sync.
surprise one.
Yes,
Cool.
especially the ARC project.
Okay. So you guys in the UK, you gotta be there. You gotta be there to snack kids. So last year's event faced postponement due to visa issues. How have you addressed these challenges? To ensure smooth travel this time around.
Well, by the grace of God, we managed to apply for visas and whatnot earlier. And we made sure that whatever happened last year does not happen now.
Yeah.
We also increased our level of prayer.
Wow.
Yes.
Taking up a notch higher.
Yes. Because we felt whether it was process or test or whatever. But we want to go as a family together. So by the grace of God, it happened.
So everyone anima visa again.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I was not good tent.
Including Emilia.
Emilia got the visa this time. So you guys
It was a storm last year when she wasn't there.
I understand.
People were really
I totally
wondering.
understand. And now this year's event, features guests from, like Brian from USA and once more six from South Africa. So how did these collaborations come about?
Oh, okay. Our bishop is a very connected individual. That's right. And I would love to believe that it's because of his humble heart that he's able to talk to an individual and they seldom do they say no.
Yes.
So because of his character of yielding to the Holy Spirit, even those that are sponsoring us, as we were looking to who can be part of our events and the fact that we also love Munaketasa Once More Six. And the humility that Brian Nira has. And we love his songs and we've been watching these people. We thought we would just want to add a cherry on top of the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
And we loved that we got an opportunity to even host once more in Harare. Yes.
Okay.
So we then changed his songs and into Shona. And it was amazing.
Wow.
So he loved it. We loved it. So we thought, let's go and feed the UK people with the same.
Wow. Yeah, that would be big.
It would be
It's
amazing.
going to be big. So what should fans expect from these collaborations?
They will meet God.
They will meet God. I love that.
That's
I love
perfect.
that.
They will meet God.
That's the purpose. That's the
perfect.
purpose.
That's perfect, because we're going to be having Minister Tech Shore,
Yes.
Sebastian
Magacha.
Magacha,
A little bit.
Pastor Olinda.
Pastor Olinda
Marowa.
Marowa,
Wow.
and the choir from the UK. There's
Yes.
a choir from the UK that's
Okay.
going to be singing
That's
as
going
well.
to be there.
Oh, so guys, mana mapromota ikweja tika visa ra Ollah ringarape kubuda here ndibwene because ndakunzwa kamoyo
Something should
moyo.
be done.
Exactly, because ndakunzwa kamoyo moyo. So sponsors such as World Remade, Diaspora Funeral Insurance, and also Q Tiles and IBR Roofing Materials are supporting this event. How have these partnerships contributed to the choir's mission and outreach?
We would love to believe that when God puts up a vision, there is a way that He'll provide financially.
Yes.
And these people coming in together, we believe they were in connection with that couple as
Okay.
well. So not much work was put in trying to look for sponsors because God just opened a way for them to be there.
Yeah.
And their input financially, marketing ways, blah, 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 it helped even to push the marketing of the event. So our job is just to make sure we prayed enough, rehearsed
Yeah.
enough. They do their financing jobs and what, and God is will do what He has to do.
So with 70% of tickets already sold, how does this reflect on the choir's growing popularity?
This is enough proof to tell how God is using us to impact the world. We noticed last year that they were not only Zimbabweans.
Yeah.
We could see white people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are believing that amongst these 70,
Yeah.
there's going to be more from
More.
other nationalities.
Oh, wow. I
Because
like
we've
that.
been receiving messages from
Yeah.
Zambians, what. Even people saying we're going to fly from Canada and what
Oh.
to come.
To come.
So,
Yeah.
it's proof, Kuti, where God is, whatever God is part of, it will succeed.
Very, very true. I love
It
that.
proves the global impact.
So there are promotions like VIP tickets being buy one and get one for free, and giveaways for about 5 tickets. How can fans participate in this promotion? Because pada kuwinwa, but 5 tickets, guys, up for grabs.
Maybe all right, maybe if you were part of the UK concert last year, put your picture with any of the JPC members.
Wow.
Or that shows good you were there and the choir was singing on stage.
Yes.
In the comment section.
Yes.
Hey.
That can work. At least maybe 5 people.
It is that
Stand a
easy,
chance
guys. It is that easy. For you, wautongovina. Anjingotora pikicha, titorere screenshot, tongoiko last time kana mu comment section.
Yes.
Mu comment section mutongo pick up on 5, right? Is tutorial program so. Ivango kanda. Easy tutongo kunonga. Tango kunonga wakatoenda chi kunopinda futi.
Maha. Hey, Jesus,
No, that's fine. So beyond the UK tour, what are the Joyfull Praise Choir's plans for the future? Are there any new projects or maybe tours on the horizon?
I think we plan to extend globally to impact Jesus global impact in other countries outside of Zimbabwe, Africa, locally, everywhere. Yeah.
And we may be having a Zimbabwe or Harare Joyfull Praise Choir concert.
Oh, that'll be big. Oh,
So people should just be prepared.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, ndizvimugara makatiya nzewe. Joyfull Praise autikwadza nemasurprise akawanda but imigara makatiya nzewe tetakagadzira tetiripo. So how do you envision the choir's growth and impact in the next, say, 5 years? Because from the time I thought about 2014 up to now, there's huge impact, growth. So from now, up to 5 years to come,
The desire of the bishop is that anybody with a gift and a purpose should find their way to what God called them to do. So I'm sure we're going to be auditioning again. And then we're going to be doing more concerts.
Yeah.
The good thing about Joyfull Praise Choir is that it doesn't only have a vocalist.
Yeah.
You'll find that you are actually a very good preacher because we preach at Joyfull Praise Choir. Yes.
Wow.
You may find that you're good at admin. You may find that you're good at selling.
Yeah.
So because it's a it's a space that builds legacies and unlock destinies.
Yeah.
We believe that in 5 years, we may be having a Joyfull Praise Choir enterprise, a company there, this doing that, some
Yeah.
people doing music, some doing, because we're going to be opening a Joyfull Praise Choir Academy.
Oh.
Maybe some will be teachers there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to grow in as much as we can so that we establish the global impact vision.
Yeah,
that
it looks like, and sounds like the vision is big.
It is.
You guys got a very big vision.
It is.
And you know what? I've seen some artists, vachizova popular, vachibuda mumagroups akafana aya.
Exactly.
Ekuti tijera kumuona ari pa stage performing. Then the next thing we see that artist doing the project and they are succeeding. So are you also molding such artists? We want to uplift them and let them go and fly high.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you would follow up from 2013 to today,
Yeah.
you will find a few faces vakudhara varipo.
Yeah.
Because people come in and go and then they grow their wings.
Wow.
So that's why we keep auditioning.
Oh, yes.
Because we are, the bishop is training people. He wins them out.
Yes.
Brings in other people,
Yeah.
train them, wins them out. So yeah, that's the whole point.
I love that.
Unlocking
Unlock.
destiny.
Yeah, that's the right word. Okay, so what is the message? Would you yanda kupa kuba my fans enyu ari kuona in Zimbabwe and also those who are watching internationally who have supported you throughout your journey?
We want to say thank you so much for the love and support you've been showing Joyfull Praise Choir. You've been praying for us. We see it. You've been supporting each time when we have an event. You buy tickets. Please do so for the 5th of July, 2025. It's going to be at EGCC in Birmingham. Yes. And we are also going to be in the UK. And keep glued on our social media platforms.
Yeah.
Joyfull Praise Choir official on Facebook, Joyfull Praise Choir on Instagram, and also on TikTok. The reason is this is where we put out our information.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, we're going to be having a Joyfull Praise Choir concert in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
So we don't know yet where.
Yeah.
So the only way for you to know is to be glued to the
there.
pages.
Yeah.
Share the link so that everybody else will follow.
Ah, okay. No, that's fine, guys. Mangozinzo. Imi mukasa follow page racho radzamo. But how can people find your music? Where can they, get this music?
Our music is all over digital platforms. On YouTube, just Joyfull Praise Choir. If you type Joyfull Praise Choir, for example, right now for the ARC project,
Yeah.
if you type Joyfull Praise Choir ARC project, Uda.
Okay.
It just got a black and white
Yes.
logo somewhere there.
Yeah.
And
Spotify.
Spotify
yes,
as well.
iTunes,
YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, no, saka tichiramba tichita kuti vanhu varambe vachita tichingovakurudzira kuti vange vachienda ikoko. Guys, mangozvinzwa from Joyfull Praise Choir. Hanzi pa Birmingham apo pachabaka fire. Like never before. I just love the energy in the team yangu in the studio. So team ingenda so far ingete vanhu vangani roughly?
About 15.
15.
Yes.
Wow.
15 vocals and musicians.
Hey, guys. Yokasaendo zvako ameno
Plus Emilia.
Ariko. Last time I
It was a pain
Hey,
in the
kuti
heart.
why?
Time ufonera every day.
Shambari kuti ona.
It was painful. We praise God for now.
Yeah. No, we sure. But I'm going to tell Mwari, Emilia anenge ariko na Ollah. I know, but next time I'll join you guys. Tikagaza mavisa pa ine nguva.
Yes,
I'll
it's
join
fine.
you to end the TSA. I think I'm going to do MC, so I'll be there next time.
That would be fun.
Kuti so your parting remarks, guys. I think from each one of you. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to say we thank the Lord that we're in this journey, serving God, putting Jesus first in everything that we do. And I just want to say that I want to thank the bishop as well, because he is grooming us to become aligned to our purposes. For an example, I'm an entrepreneur as well, and I got to discover that through him because he teaches us. So thank you, Bishop.
That's lovely. That's lovely. And you?
She has said it all. Honestly, being around Bishop has helped us all to discover who we are. And we are growing spiritually. we are growing musically, we are growing in entrepreneurship, we are growing as individual. Like when you're looking at yourself, you see that I'm changing, I'm becoming a better person all the time. So I'm really grateful. And also thank you for inviting us.
You're most welcome. Yeah.
It's amazing. I would love to say God is good
All the
and
time.
there's no controversy about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because
Yeah.
looking at Joyfull Praise Choir, from what the bishop has always been teaching us, sharpen your X in your level.
Yeah.
And that is what Joyfull Praise Choir has been doing. We've been running our race. Yes, we're inspired.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes we feel pressure, good pressure, where you get to rehearse more, pray more. But we've been moving in our lane, and that has enabled us to move according to our purpose.
Yeah.
So I would love to say what the bishop taught us. Sharpen your X in your level.
Yeah.
Run your race, and God will fund you in that race.
Wow.
And thank you.
Okay.
Keep following Joyfull Praise Choir.
Yeah, of course. But before I let you guys go, I know you've performed at many concerts, even my events. But which one? I'm not this one guy. You didn't stand out on it.
Ollah.
I'm not fire, but
Very difficult.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. All right, I'll speak for myself.
Okay,
The UK one was amazing.
what's good?
Yes. It wasn't the first time
Yeah.
that my wig got off stage. but
Yeah.
in the UK, it was more of a ministry moment.
Yes.
Because zvakabva zvaenderana nepekuti taishoreka taisikisa wig yangu ichibva yakuda kubva ndatoibvisa.
Exactly.
So it was more of a reflection of the reality happening in time.
Yeah.
That went with the song. So I loved how the feedback then, people were like, oh wow, this is amazing.
Hey.
Vamwe professionalism ndaiona Mwari.
Wow.
Vamwe
I
vaiti
love
dear
that.
future husband.
Exactly.
Please
Because the
support
bishop
me.
came and helped me remove the wig.
Yes.
Wow. He's a loving man. He's a loving
future
man.
husband, I want the support.
Exactly. And your favorite show?
Mine.
Yeah.
I would say the show that we had a few weeks ago at the Rasa.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
The Rasa one.
It was
Government
wonderful.
event.
Wow.
It was wonderful.
It was surreal.
It was amazing.
It was wonderful.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What was like chakanyanya kufadza ile?
Chakanyanyisa kundifadza ndechekuti takashumira.
Exactly.
Ollah. You could feel that people are no longer listening at us kuti pauya performance panapa group performer, but you could see kuti vanhu vakuhwisisa
And they were part of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people really understood what we were saying in our songs.
Wow.
We could feel the impact.
Nice.
I can feel it now.
Yeah. And yours?
I personally can't tell. I think I've maybe the Joyfull Praise Choir Arc project.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was intimate.
Yeah.
And you could feel that it's not based on the audience. There's
Yes.
no audience.
Yeah.
There's no one driving you to do anything.
Yeah.
You're just being yourself.
Yeah.
So I loved that. And I loved that I had a song that I was leading there.
Oh,
So
there. Wow. Can you give us a kanzwisa me?
Thank you.
Can
And
we?
then you got to hear your voice.
Exactly. I want to. Hey, come here, so terrible.
And I will be your baby's darling.
Yeah. Take it away.
I got you.
Chenesaye musuke moyo wangu unatswe Chenesaye musuke moyo wangu unatswe ini ndoda kugara mamuri ini ndoda kugara mamuri.
Hey.
Ooh. Well done, Joyfull Praise Choir. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed it. It was really intimate.
Oh, wow. God
No,
is good.
I really enjoyed this one. Oh, your voices, guys.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah. These are spiritual voices.
Oh, wow.
Angelic voices.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I hope you're going to do the best in the UK. I wish you well.
Amen.
Pamuchaende kumunochi manya zvakanaka, representing Joyful Praise, representing our country.
Yes.
You know, Faisa is
Thank you.
representing the gospel community.
Exactly.
You know, the Christian community. Takatsigirwa nimi as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Joyful Praise, winning souls through music.
Yes.
I love this. My name is DJ Ollah. 17 next time. Signing out. Bye-bye.